Heather Brown, the philanthropy lead for the Dr. Jack's Coffee House team here on Ouachita Baptist University's campus. As Johan said, a question that we're trying to answer this year with our business is how can we do good with coffee? A way that we've done that is by partnering with the Honduras Baptist Medical Dental Mission. This partnership was just the beginning of giving back to those who supply our coffee demand, and our first mission trip was this past spring break. Next, we needed to recruit students to come along on the trip. John Ward had sent us several pictures showing houses being built, and we showed them at meetings and put them on flyers, and we got a great response from several students after showing these houses being built, and Johan sharing his experience from past times going to Suntalar. Our final count came to be 15 students and 2 professors who were willing to come along and serve. We wanted to fully fund 2 houses for the Suntalar community. This was made possible through several funding initiatives. These were opportunities here on campus and in our college community. We completed a church outreach. We hosted a successful Chicken Express percentage night. We applied for a grant here on campus and received it. And our most recent business speaker donated a generous gift. Together with these funds we raised through friends and family and the generous support of the Higginbotham School of Business, we were able to provide for the 2 houses that we constructed over spring break. From a lead perspective, it was amazing to finally see the trip come together, to see the team smiling as they were playing with the kids in the Suntalar community, to seeing them work hard on the construction of the 2 houses, and to hear them pray over the several families in their houses. It was just a great and amazing opportunity to be a part of and help put together.
Hi, I'm Jillian Covington, and I was a part of the mission trip that went to Suntalar, Honduras. And on this trip, I got to experience what it feels like to just let go of expectations and let God show me what He wanted me to do. And specifically on this trip, I really got to pour into the children, which I didn't expect because I've never really been a children person. But they really opened my heart to a lot of things, and it was great to be able to communicate with them without using languages. They would hug us and high-five us every time they saw us. They would always get us to play games with them after church. And they really just showed us so much love and grace, which I thought we would be giving to them, but they gave so much more in return to us. And it really just gave me a better understanding about how important it is to go and reach these people, because they need the love and the compassion that we share, and they already have so much joy, but to know that it comes from the Lord is a really important thing we need to show them. So the kids, they would come with us along with our on our evangelism walks, and then they'd show up to church every night and stay afterwards and hang around. They'd come to our construction sites and hang with us during the breaks and even help us build the houses a little bit. And it was really great to just sit around with them and learn their language and teach them our language with random words. And they were just so welcoming and gracious to our whole group, which it could have been really easy for them to not be. But seeing them and the women in this village, it really just made me realize how important it is to go reach them, because they're stuck in such a dangerous cycle that we need to help break. And there's no way to break it besides going to them and preaching to them and showing them that there's a better, more fulfilling life out there in which they can lead each other and the rest of the village in Christ. And so I really am just thankful that I got to go meet these children and the women of the village and just open my eyes and my heart to helping them more, and to just preach to young, impressionable minds so that they can grow and they can be leaders in their own village as well.
Hi, I'm Sydney Ellison. Words can't describe how blessed I am to have been given the opportunity to help spread the word of the Lord and build houses in the village of Suntalar. The most impactful part of this trip for me was building relationships with the kiddos and the community. We spent countless hours just playing games and just spending quality time with these individuals, and it was very humbling to see how much joy and love that these kids had despite their difficult circumstances. This village really opened my eyes with what it means to have a pure heart like I've never seen before. These kids taught me the importance of the little things in life and that they can turn your life and day around in a heartbeat. I feel so blessed to be able to share the love with them and to build meaningful relationships that I can cherish forever. Overall, my mission trip to Honduras was an incredible experience that deepened my faith and gave me a greater opportunity and appreciation for the ways in which God is working all around the world. I pray that the seed we planted in Honduras throughout our work will continue and bear fruit in the years to come.
Hello, my name is Joey Wisdom-Hunt, and I'm a junior finance major at Ouachita Baptist University, and I had the great pleasure of going on a mission trip with the Honduras Baptist Dental Mission to Honduras.
My name is Morris Tsuma. I'm a senior management and marketing major here at Ouachita Baptist University, and also had the pleasure of going to Honduras with the Honduras Baptist Dental Mission.
So going into the trip, I had quite a few uncertainties. It was my first mission trip, and I almost didn't go on the trip, and like I say, a lot of uncertainties, but ended up going on the trip. We had a great group from our school, and as soon as I got to Honduras, got in the van, met John, Luciano, and the rest of the team, all of my uncertainties were taken away, and it really was just a God thing. The whole week was seamless. It really was a great trip. The food was amazing. That was one of my biggest uncertainties going to a country like Honduras. The food was amazing once we got there, but I brought peanut butter crackers just in case. Never ended up having to eat those, and the whole trip was just really smooth, and I would 100% go on another trip with this group.
Yeah, also going into the trip, I'm an international student from Kenya. I'd had previous mission trips in my high school in Kenya, but I really wanted to have a fresh outlook on this trip. Never been to Central or South America. I wanted to really learn a new culture and not go with any biases.
Yeah, so once we got there, our mission was building houses. We had 2 cinder block houses that we had set up to build, and the work was quite different than what we have here in the States. The process of building houses is totally different down there, but it was really satisfying working with the team that we went with, and just kind of having that interaction of both street evangelizing with the locals, which Morris will talk about in a second, but also building those houses with the locals. We really got to create some relationships with those workers that we were working with, and that was just amazing.
As Joey said, we went street evangelizing, and during that time, we were able to make some new connections, make some new friends in that time, learn more about the Honduran people in the area we're doing evangelism in, and really just hear out their hearts.